Alright. What did you use, Danny X? Doing a little check-in with you right here. I've had a fucked up week, man. Last Saturday, I drove my truck about 3 hours away into Missouri to sell it to someone. I was advertising on Marketplace. It was sitting there for about a month before this guy said he really wanted it. I had him send me pictures of the money before I left, because usually if you want it, you got to come and get it. Usually. And there's not a whole lot of people that would deliver something to you. But he showed the most interest in the truck out of anyone in a month. And like I said, he sent pictures of the money. What was it? Saturday, I think, last Saturday. So I drive out there last Saturday, not having anyone to drive me back, by the way. So I'm planning on hitchhiking back home, essentially, from a few hours away. The plan, of course, is I'll have a pocket full of money. So I only bring one of my dogs with me since I'm going to be hitchhiking back. Because I usually roll with anywhere from 3 to 10 dogs in my vehicle. So I just had my bubby with me, and so when I'm halfway there, I get a text from the dude. He says, "Oh, I don't have the cash. I can only do electronic payments." That right there is a huge fucking red flag. I should have turned the fuck around right there. Long story short, I still don't have my fucking payment. All right, we'll get to the details on it, but long story short, it's a week later, and I'm still not paid for this fucking truck that I hand delivered to this guy. So the reason he says he didn't have the money is he had the money, and then he had to go on a road trip to Oklahoma, so he accidentally took the money with him, right? Like I'm saying, this is red flags right here. And later on, the guy's like, why would you even think I'm trying to scam you? Well, you've been throwing up some red flags, bro. But so I get there, and his kids are there to check the truck out and to finalize the deal or whatever. And so his kids seem all right. His kids seem cool and shit, but there's already red flags being thrown up. And so they said that they want the truck. I'm like, all right, well, that's fine. And we're trying to figure out an electronic payment method. I've tried to get Cash App a few times before, and I couldn't get that figured out. And so I only have PayPal and Chime. He's like, well, I don't have either of those, but I'll download PayPal and try to send it to you over there. Now on PayPal, they have a button to hit where it's the instant transfer, and they just take a little bit of the money out. It's like a nominal fee. And then they have the multi-day. So for some reason they didn't hit the instant transfer button, and so after we make the deal, I'm sitting. I'm not going to get out of my fucking truck until I'm not leaving without my truck or my money. He got me fucked up. So they're starting to get mad at me because it's an hour and a half later, and I'm not leaving the truck. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not going to leave the truck until the fucking payment shows up on my goddamn phone. Right? Of course. And I should have just fucking took off, because fuck, man, it's a week later. I still don't have my goddamn money. Now, it does show as pending on PenPal, and that's the only reason, because I told like I kind of blew up on the dude a little bit. I'm like, look, dude, I don't have my money. I'm not going to leave here without my truck or my money. He's like, well, if you leave with that truck, I'm going to call the cops because you already signed it over to us. I'm like, I don't got nowhere to be, dude. I will hang out right here in your fucking driveway for a week until that shit clears, dude. Like, and actually, I'm about to call the cops on your fucking ass because I don't have my fucking payment, dude. that is thievery, So I'm still waiting on my fucking payment. I've been calling PayPal out the ass. They're like, okay, well, it's not us. It's them. It's their bank. Because I called them. I'm like, I'm about to fucking close my account down, you fucking cocksuckers. I'm just trying to get my money. They're like, oh, it's gonna take a week. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna shut my fucking account down then. Then there's nowhere for the money to go, and the money will come right. Big old clusterfuck, man. So I'm still waiting on my goddamn money. they gave me $60 in cash for some money to get home, to give people for gas to try to take me home and shit. Dropped me off in the closest town, which is Garfield, Arkansas at that point. And I didn't really, I mean, I accepted the hitchhiking home part, but I didn't think through on the details of that. So I'm at this gas station, right? And I'm like, well, I'm severely limited on the people I can even ask to take me, because you can't ask a family. You got to pretty much ask a dude or a group of dudes. You know, you can't ask anyone with a woman. Like if I had a family, I wouldn't be giving someone a ride. You know, some stranger a ride. So out of respect for the family unit, I don't even ask someone with a family. You know, but this is just something I didn't really think about until I'm sitting there at the fucking gas station asking people for rides. So I'm there for a couple hours. The cops have already swung by and looked at me a couple times, and I got my bubby right there with me, and I'm kind of close to the door of the gas station. People are walking by and petting my bubby, and this old dude, old alcoholic dude, he's coming to get him some beer. He comes up and he pets my bubby. And I tell him what's going on with me, and I told him that the cops already checked me out a couple times. I'm like, yeah, here in an hour or less, I got to start figuring something out and just getting away from the store before the damn cops try to take me somewhere I don't want to go. So the old dude's like, well, that's fine, man. I'll just try to take you closer to home. So, but he said I got to go home and put my beer up, and then I'll be back. I'm like, oh, well, all right. But while he was gone, this other old lady offered to take me somewhere. I'm like, no, this old dude's gonna take me. And so I mean, I was just kind of hoping that he'd come back, and he did end up coming back. And he's already tipsy. He was drinking and driving. I mean, it's whatever. Beggars can't be choosers type deal. He was a cool old dude named Mark. He was a carpenter most of his life. And I still plan on going out to visit him. I did get his number. So he takes me to Harrison, Arkansas. I wish I got clips of this, because I'm sitting there. Can anyone take me to Harrison? Is anyone going towards Harrison? And I kind of bring that up because people fly from all over the world to go make videos in Harrison, Arkansas. It is known as one of the most racist country or cities in America, right? And actually, if you want inside information, it's not Harrison, Arkansas that you have to worry about. It's some of the smaller towns around Harrison, Arkansas. There's one called Zinc that is right there close to Harrison, Arkansas. And that is where the actual the currently residing leader of the Triple K lives. And, you know, there's towns like Marshall, which is about an hour from Arkansas, that, you know, what my main point is, Harrison ain't the fucking town you got to worry about. Some of the other towns around Harrison. I've been wanting to go up to Harrison, interviewing people and asking them about their experience living in Harrison. You know, the darker people. And I know you probably can't tell by looking at me, but I'm half black, half brown, half red, half white. You call me Chief Dark Brownie Cracker. I'm transracial, motherfucker. What's up? So anyway, that's neither here nor there, but so I was able to get my friends to pick me up from Harrison. They said, I ain't coming all the way to Garfield. I'm like, God damn, dude, really? They're like, yeah, I ain't going all the way to Garfield. It's an extra hour. So it's like, had they left when I first told them that I might need a ride, they would have been there already. But so they waited until this old dude was going to take me to Harrison before they actually left. I mean, a half-assed friend is better than no friend, I guess. No, this particular friend has stood me up a couple times on really important things that he said he was going to help me out with. So it didn't come as a complete shock that he's like, I don't care if you're fucking 3 hours away and hitchhiking home and it's going to be fucking 30 degrees tonight. I don't care if I got to drive an extra hour, but I might come get you if I only got to drive an hour. It's whatever. So I make it to Harrison. My friends get me. Right. Okay. And about a day or two right before all this, my Pearly died. Okay. If you look at my videos, you'll see my little Pearly, Bubby and Sissy. So Bubby's sister just died. So then I ended up staying the night at my friend's house that night, and I came back to my place the next day. The next day I get home, another one of my favorite girls is dead from some dogs that killed them, and so this has been fucking me all up. It's some of my other dogs that just decided to go on a fucking killing spree while I wasn't there. It's fucking bullshit, man. So I've been dealing with that. Then I have all kinds of people saying, you know, just shoot them, you know, just shoot the dogs. Motherfuckers, y'all don't know. I ain't never killed nothing, but I'm this close to being a serial killer. You know, people have been telling me that since I was a kid. I've been getting this since I was a kid. You know, and I mean literally like a fucking kid. People like, dude, you're a serial killer. I'm like, I'm a kid, dude. I haven't even killed nothing yet. So, but I don't want to kill something that I love. You know, I hear the stories, I see the movies, and killing something you love, that's like walking down the road to serial killerism, right? So, so I'm looking for homes for my dogs right now that want to kill shit. They've never turned on me or anything. So the homes I'm looking for, people that might want some guard dogs or something. That don't have any other pets that, you know, so I'm trying to look for good homes for my dogs. I got 4 of them right now, man. Got 2 of these motherfuckers that they've killed about 15 of my other fucking dogs over the years. Of course, always when I'm not home, I got fucking PTSD over going to work and coming home to dead dogs. Because my dogs are my life, man. I've been living off grid with no electric for fucking 10 years now. And just because taking care of my dogs is a house bill, without a house too, for this entire time. This right here that you see me in, this is the closest thing I've had to a house in 10 years. Yeah, PJ. I got all kinds of videos with PJ. He's one of the ones that ganged up on my 2 dogs that just died recently. He's my favorite fucking dog. He's sitting over there looking at me right now. He's in fucking timeout, man. It's got me all fucked up. So I'm just really thinking about moving to Tennessee right now. I got a bunch of family in Tennessee. My dad's getting older. I was thinking about, you know, hanging out around him for a couple of years before he goes. And the only thing really keeping me here is my property right now that I've been paying on for a few years, except for there's fucking problems with that, of course, right? Because my fucking neighbor thinks he owns the property I've been paying on for. See, I never got sure they gave us a paper with the survey on it, right? But no one ever came out here to show me where my fucking lines were, right? Okay, and that's this property, and okay, the people I'm getting this property from, they got all their property from the Whitewater, from the Clinton scandal with all the property and stuff. There's millions of acres of property that they have from that, and so long story. So the last property I got from these fuckers, they didn't come out and show me the lines for that one either. And the only reason I picked that property right before this one is because it had an old single wide on it. It's like a 14 by 70 foot single wide. It was a pretty big single wide. And we're coming into summer, and my grandpa needed a place to live, and that's the only fucking reason I even picked that property. I thought that trailer was on the property that I got. No one came out to show me the lines or anything, and I found out the hard way that the trailer wasn't a part of that property, because the trailer was all abandoned and shit. And when you open the door, like, it was so full of stuff that you couldn't even walk anywhere, you know. So the first thing I did was I started cleaning this trailer out, and cleaning meant getting a fucking bonfire going in the front yard and fucking throwing all this fucking bullshit in the bonfire. is like clothes, trash. Like you can tell there's an old person there that died at some point, and there's a bunch of like medical equipment and shit. And so anyway, I come home from work, and there's a couple nice vehicles sitting in my driveway. It's way out in the woods. I say my driveway, right? It's their driveway. I didn't know it at the time, but I found out really fucking quick. They're like, what the fuck are you doing in our house? The cops are on their way. I'm like, well, what the fuck are you talking about? I got paperwork right here saying that this is my house. Come to find out that paperwork did not say it was my house. uh, so anyway, I did get arrested for that, but I got the charges dropped because you know I did have the paperwork, and there's two different owners for the house, and one of the owners was being a little bit more reasonable, and they dropped all the charges. Um, Trespassing was the charge, you know. But so anyway, so now I got that on my fucking record. Because these, and now this is the second fucking property that they didn't show me the goddamn property lines on. And so this house that I got built right here, this ain't even on the fucking property that I'm paying for. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Top property I'm paying for is right behind me. And I'm just guessing, but to my best guess, because they still haven't come out and shown me my fucking lines. But they did send me a topographical map, and that's where I started piecing it together. Hey, I don't think my fucking house is on the goddamn property I'm paying for. But anyway, my neighbor thinks he owns the property I'm paying for, and he came and I was out there in the summer this year. He just you know, walking in the woods. Just I was checking out some trees and stuff. There's some cool trees out there. I was gonna make a tree house in, and my fucking neighbor. I actually have a video of with me and him hanging out on here for New Year's a year or two ago. You know, we knew each other, like we had always have civil, and I would even say friendly interactions up until then. And he just totally flips his shit on me, comes running up on me, throwing rocks at my dogs, talking to me like a motherfucking dog, dude. Talking to me like a dog, saying, "This is my property. You need to get the fuck out of here." And I was like, "I'm pretty sure this is actually my property." And he goes to fucking reach for a gun. So I walk away just to de-escalate the situation, and you know, of course, I go and call the cops right away. But so I walk away to de-escalate the situation, and he goes, "You don't walk away that way. You walk away that way." I turn around. I'm like, "Motherfucker, you don't tell me which way to walk away. I am walking away." And then he starts arguing with me some more. And then he's like, well, you fucking get. I'm like, "Motherfucker, I was trying to get until you said, don't go that way, go this way," you know? So right away after that happened, I hit my realtors up. I'm like, "Yo, man, we got to get these property lines straightened out here. I can't even use the goddamn property that I've been paying for fucking years. 3 years now. I've been paying on property that I can't even fucking use, and I've been building my house on the parcel. Luckily, no one else owns this fucking parcel. The realty company owns it, or else I might have got fucking arrested for trespassing again, dude. It's fucking bullshit, man. So I'm about fed up with all this shit out here. I'm about to leave this property. I've been really thinking about going to Tennessee, closer to my dad. Spend some time with him before he goes, because he's getting older. He had a couple health scares in the last couple years, and really the only thing that was keeping me here is this property. But I'm not even secure in my fucking boundaries. I don't even know where my fucking property lines are, and I don't want to start building shit. And it's you know, just like the situation I'm in currently, because I found a couple really cool spots right around here, but I'm not even sure if that's on. Because I went to the realtors and I told them I don't even want that one I'm signed up for. I want the couple lots next to it. But they haven't drawn anything up on paper yet, and it's been half a year now. You know, they haven't sent anyone out here to get the boundary squared away. So I'm really like 90% plus. I'm probably just gonna bounce from this shit. I'm fucking tired of this bullshit out here. I've been out here in this area for, I don't know, since 2010, so it's 2025, 15 years, and I've had a real hard time getting work out here. I mean, Arkansas is poor, y'all. You got to get fucking really creative sometimes to make money, like, but I know there's a lot more good paying jobs and stuff out there, closer to where my dad lives. I can't live in a city. Anything that closely resembles a city, I got to be out in the woods. So living in the city isn't even an option for me, but I can be out there, because there's plenty of woods close to where they're at. I mean, out there in the mountains of Tennessee. He lives kind of, around Johnson City. So I just talked to my sister. She's like, I actually know a guy that's got a bunch of property out here that rents lots out to people. So I'll talk to him for you. So I'm waiting on this money to come through, and I'm really leaning towards just totally fucking bouncing. I'm tired of begging for the realtors to get my help me with my fuck. Oh yeah, I called the cops on my fucking neighbor. The cop comes up right away. He's on my neighbor's side, right away. He doesn't know my neighbor, but I'm just not white enough, and that's how it is. That's how it's been out here with me the whole fucking time. Even though I look like this, I look kind of white, but then I start talking, and people are like, "You ain't quite white enough, boy." If I just keep my mouth shut, and just nod or something and just kind of look white, it might be all right. But I gotta talk. And once I start talking, they can tell he ain't one of us. So I've had a roller coaster week. And so every day I'm calling up PayPal. What the fuck is up with my money, dude? What the fuck is up with my money, dude? They said it's supposed to be in today. It's still not in yet. They said that by the very last day, it should be in Sunday. It's still not in yet, but when it does come in, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be bouncing to fucking Tennessee. I need a shake up. I need better opportunities. I've been running around passing cards out for concrete and masonry, which is what I do. That's what I was raised up in. And these realtors don't give, they just want you to be paying. They don't give a fuck if you go to jail because they didn't fucking show you the boundaries. And of course, when the cops show up, you can't sit there and blame it on the realtors. You're the one that's fucking there, right? Jesus fucking Christ, man. That's what I'm saying. And the second time they put me in the same situation, and it's 6 months later, and they still haven't got a realtor or a surveyor out here to square away these boundary fucking issues that we're having out here. So I mean, that's what's been going on with me. This is just a check-in. This is gonna take fucking 3 hours to upload this goddamn video. It's fucking ridiculous, and that slows me down for uploading. I'd like to be uploading multiple videos a day, but I can't. I gotta record it, and then it takes hours to send it, and I gotta wait for it to send before I can erase the video I just made just to have room to record another one. And then people are all like, why is your production quality suck? Man, I know it sucks. Believe me, I know my production quality sucks. I need equipment, but I'm almost fucking 600 videos in. I mean, the dedication's there, right? Most people would have absolutely quit the YouTube thing with the success that I've had. Now, although I know what I got to do to get more views, right? But getting the views isn't my goal. My goal is authentic expression of self. That has always been my goal. This is a vlog channel. You're supposed to niche down and shit, supposedly, but I'm just documenting my life. I believe in reincarnation, and I am documenting my life lessons for my future reincarnation, and also to look back on for my future self. So I don't know. Cheaper than a therapist, I guess, just to post a video about what the fuck's going on with me. So yeah, here in a week or so, I might be, as long as this fucking money comes in, I'm gonna be headed to Tennessee, man. I've been hitting up homesteaders because there's groups on Facebook for homesteads seeking helpers. And that's the kind of lifestyle that I'm rolling with. Is I cannot do that city shit, man. I start to get hella homicidal in cities, wanting to kill motherfuckers. And I told y'all, I got the makings of a serial killer in me. I ain't got there yet. But I mean, I've done a lot of suppression as far as wanting to kill motherfuckers, and I've done really good. I get a golden star for not killing no one yet. And people are like, yeah, just kill the things you love the most. That'll make it better. Yeah, just kill your dog. Okay, so if my dog kills something, now you got to kill some. Now you got to kill them for killing something. Who's gonna kill you for killing them for killing something? At what point are you better than a fucking animalistic ass dog that lost their fucking mind and went and killed their own family, at what point are you better than them if you turn around and do the exact same thing to them? At what point are you better? And that's just what I've been struggling with on that. And then PJ and Bubby's been my favorite boys, man. So once I find homes for my 4 murderous ass dogs, I'll just have 10. I'll be down to 10 dogs, and that's the least amount that I've had in fucking, I don't know, 10 years or something. And I think that I'm at a good point to move. The only thing that was really holding me from moving was my dogs and my property. Because I've had, 20 dogs at one point. Then you get 1 or 2 that has a litter of. I've had it before where I had 2 that had a litter of 8 apiece, and then all of a sudden that's 16 more fucking puppies. I was like, fuck, dude. At that point, I was up to like 30 something dogs. I was like, holy fuck. Of course, I found homes for the puppies and shit, but that's just going on with me, man. That's what's going on with me. Is what it is, bro. This is just the dark light check-in right here. I am the brightest night. I am the darkest light, and I am ascending, as are we all. Step into Dane's world. The dark light is upon you.